Okay, everybody, hello. I'm Fiddle Joe, and welcome to Sunday number 106. Yeah, 106. We're down here in beautiful Panama, and as you can see, it's a balmy day in Panama. It's been raining all weekend, and I played last night out at Gold Coast Brewery, and it rained cats and dogs as I was carrying the equipment in, and then stopped. And then about the time I was done, it started raining again, so when I had to carry my equipment out, it rained on me again. So I got soaked twice last night, and but luckily the power never went out, and everything's good. And we're inside tonight, so that makes it a lot easier. And checking out, that's the Pacific Ocean behind me there. So I hope you enjoy the show. I've got some great music for you today, and I'm going to premiere one of the songs from my new album. We'll get to that a little later. I'm going to kick it off with an old, really popular kind of fiddle country tune called Baton Rouge. I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. Though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles, calling Baton Rouge. The replay of last night's events rolled through my mind, except for a scene or two erased by sweet red wine. I see a truck stop sign ahead, so I changed lanes. Need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl one more time. Hello, Samantha dear, I hope you're feeling fine. It won't be long until I'm with you all the time. Until then I spend my money right until my last dime. Whoa, 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 calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl one more time. Whoa, 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 my Baton Rouge. Whoa, 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 my Baton Rouge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, a little Baton Rouge there for you. That's a way to get things started. Getting sweating on the first song there. Must be all that humidity after the rain. Okay, next up we're going to slow things down a little bit. And this is one of my songs. It's called Day 16. It's a nice little instrumental with a nice twin guitar part towards the end there. So here we go, Day 16. Hang on. All right, day 16. That's a sweet little song there. I like that one. All right, thought I'd mix things up a little bit. Next up is an old jazz standard that, a lot of people play it as an instrumental, but I like to sing the words. It's called the Honeysuckle Rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I know goodness knows my honeysuckle rose. Flowers droop inside when you're passing by, and I know the reason why. You're my sweeter, goodness knows my honeysuckle rose. Well, I don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet when you stir it up on the avenue. People look at you, and I know just why they do. You're my sweeter, goodness knows my honeysuckle rose. Yeah. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they say you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows my honeysuckle rose. Yeah. Flowers droop inside when you pass them by, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows my honeysuckle rose. Well, now I don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet you fill me up on the avenue. People look at you, and I know just why they do. You're my sweeter, goodness knows my honeysuckle rose. Yeah, love that tune. Honeysuckle Rose, right on. Whew. I'm gonna turn the air conditioning on in here, I'll tell you. That's okay. I was in Panama City last week working on the album. When I came home, I stopped in Costa Verde and picked up some of my new favorite Panama beer. It's a brewery called El Perico Mañoso, which is the peculiar parrot. And they've been making some great beer. And always, like to support good beer. Okay, coming up next is, this is the song. That's why I was in Panama City last week. So, got a new album, got just a couple little things to do. We got one guitar track to fix up, and we've got to get the mastering done, but doing pretty well. This is one tune I just want to get you. It's not complete yet, but it's about where it's going to be, and it's called The Years of Life. It's kind of a slow song, and it was really, really special on this tune. Raquel, I think I got a picture of Raquel here. There she is. She's wonderful, and she plays for the Panamanian National Symphony, and actually came out and recorded on my album. So I was really honored to have her. And I wrote a little part for her, and she came in and she was really nice and recorded it. And then she said, I have another part that I wrote myself. And so we recorded that. And of course, I like the one that she wrote much better than the one that I wrote. So that's what we used on the song. But big thanks to Raquel. She's just wonderful and was really a treat to work with. And then I wanted to show a picture of the band. So here's my guys with Fiddle Joe and the Fishermen, and of course that's Carla there in the middle. She likes to come in and sing with us, and she's always a bundle of joy. But that's Eduardo, Emilio, and John, and they're kind of my core. That's my bass, drums, and guitar there. And next up is my buddy Josie. This is Josie. He is the percussionist for Reuben Blades, and was kind enough to come down and lay down some tracks for my album. So really thanks a lot to Josie, and I always kind of laugh at that because Josie is that's what my grandmother called me when I was a little boy, so it always made me laugh. But Josie was really, great. He just came in just super pro and knocked everything out really nice. So right here, I'm not gonna sing this because I wanted to play the track from the album. So I put together a little video, and here you go, The Years of Life. Coming from the darkness, we find the light of day. Crawling, then walking, we struggle to find our way. We fill our lives with the things we want to know. The years, they come and they go. The years, they come and they go. The years seemed longer when I was 4. Nothing in life to me was a bore. At age 12 I got my first kiss. The years, they come and they go. In my teens I was much worse. My mother thought that I was cursed. I was all in on one big bet. The years, they come and life has no end when you're 26, but it will never end like you predict. By 45 I realized it was all a lie. The years, they come and they go. When age 66 passed by my door, the height that I had reached was only the floor. I'm 87, the year that I walk into heaven. The years, they come and they go. The years, they come and they go. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed that because I really enjoyed recording that song. It was great to write it, as it always was with anything, writing music is just so inspiring for me. But to see it come to life like that was really, really a pleasure for me. So I hope you enjoyed that. And the new album, which is called A Day in Life, it's got a lot of stuff about bus drivers and fishing and heaven and all kinds of other things. It's a day in the life of anyone. So we should be on the website within a couple of weeks, and it'll be on Apple, Spotify, everything else in probably about 4 to 6 weeks. It just takes a lot longer to get it out there. So yeah, really excited about the new album. But let's get on here. We got some more music to play on Sunday number 106 here, and looks like we still got a little daylight left down here in Panama. So I'm going to play a Spanish tune for you. This is one famous in the 50s and 60s by Edie Gourmet. It's called Kisas, 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 or Perhaps, Perhaps, Perhaps. Siempre te pregunto que cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre ni respondes. Quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días. Okay, I'm really sorry with that. Somehow I got completely messed up, and that did not start at the beginning, so we're going to have to do this all over again, and hopefully I'll get it here. Anyway, that's how the song goes. We're going to do this again. Siempre que te pregunto cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre ni respondes. Quizás, quizás, quizás. Ya pasan de los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando. Quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando. Por lo que tú quieras, ¿hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Admit you love me, and so how can I ever to know? You always tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. A million times I've asked you, and then I ask you over again. You only answer, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can make your mind up, will never get started. And I don't want to wind up being parted, broken hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't, dear, confess. And please don't tell me past, perhaps. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando, quizás, perhaps, quizás. Okay, there you go. I love that song. I found it about 2 months ago and just fell in love with it. It's a great tune. Okay, here's another great tune that needs no introduction. If you ever plan to motor west, take my way, take the highway, that is best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA. More than 2,000 miles along the way. Get your kicks on Route 66, yeah. Well, you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. It's mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Yeah. Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this kindly tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. All right, good old Route 66. We can all use that. All right. And next up is probably one of my favorite instrumentals anymore. And that's the good old tico, yeah. A little tico for you there. That's just a fun song. And of course, a little challenging too. All right, well, getting dark out there. 6. I'm just getting used to saying that 100 and because that's a lot of shows. So I enjoy it, and I hope everybody out there is enjoying it. If you can, please support me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you can, go to my website, fiddlejoe.com, and buy a little music. That's a great way to support me. And here we go with the last tune of tonight. It's one of my songs called When We Return. When we return, the sun will shine on us. The warmth of the day will fill our empty souls. Our hearts' desires will feed the longings held. Our lives will be whole when we return. Dark clouds cover the sky, but sun shine bright. The air is cold, yet we feel the heat of the light. We see the waves, how the water fills the ocean. We should be celebrating, though our days are filled with love. When we return, the sun will shine on us. The warmth of the day will fill our empty souls. Our hearts' desires will feed the longings held. Our lives will be whole when we return. The road is empty. We can't find a space. Our hearts want to ride, yet we can't join the race. The load that we carry is held at a distance. We long for the journeys that we can't replace. When we return, the sun will shine on us. The warmth of the day will fill our empty souls. Our hearts' desires will feed the longings held. Our lives will be whole when we return. When will this end and we can walk together again? Yeah, that's the one. We can walk together again. Well, we're all doing that now. And it's a good life. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Be good to each other. Be kind. And until next week, I bid you ciao from Panama.